Your local source for DirecTV, HD TVs, installation is David Benjamin's High Tech Direct. It's David Benjamin's High Tech Direct TV Sports Zone.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Golden Eagles have got it. They have upset Jacksonville State. Your final score, Tennessee Tech 25, Jacksonville State 24. Let's hear it for the Golden Eagles and the 11 seniors who made it happen today.
It's the biggest win of the season. Hello, everyone, and welcome this week to the Sports Zone. I'm your host, Buddy Pearson, along with production guru Mike Allen. We are here at Overall Field, and we have just witnessed perhaps one of the greatest wins ever in the history of Tennessee Tech football. That's right, the Golden Eagles came into the last game of the season not playing for a championship, not playing for a winning season, not playing for anything other than to knock Jacksonville State out of an OVC championship. And oh, by the way, the Gamecocks came in here ranked number 4 in the nation, but I guarantee you they're not going to leave that way. The Golden Eagles fell behind quickly 14-0 in the second quarter before Jock Crawford found pay dirt on a 5-yard run, and the Golden Eagles pulled it within 7, 14-7. But the Gamecocks came back, kicked a field goal right before halftime, and led it 17-7 at the intermission. In the third quarter, it was all JSU. They controlled the clock, they controlled the football, and they scored just about a minute 20 into the fourth quarter, taking a 24-7 lead. Game over, right? Wrong. The Golden Eagles come back. Jock Crawford, a 7-yard run to pay dirt, wraps up a 7-play, 80-yard drive as the Golden Eagles pulled it within 10. But wait, that's not all. The Golden Eagles come back again. Zach Ziegler, a 16-yard pass from Cass Barnes, and the Golden Eagles pulled it within 3. 6 minutes still to play. Then the Golden Eagles come right back. Cody Forbes, a freshman, 2 yards out in the end zone, 28-24 Tech. The Golden Eagles have the lead over the number 4 team in the nation. But wait, that's not all. The Golden Eagles come right back again. Jock Crawford puts the icing on the cake. A 4-yard run. The Golden Eagles stun Jacksonville State 35-24. It's senior day. It's a celebration. Watson Brown gets the shower after the game. Everybody's happy. And the Golden Eagles wrap up the season with a victory. Joining us now, Tennessee Tech quarterback Cass Barnes. He throws for like 270 yards. He rushes for 88 yards. Not a bad ball game.
No, sir, it wasn't. Very fun and exciting.
You know, to come out on senior day, to really not play for a winning season, not to be playing for a championship, but to have the comeback that you guys had and to beat Jacksonville State, how sweet is this?
I think it was real good because no one really stopped. They kept fighting, and I mean that's what we wanted. I mean, we couldn't play for no OVC championship. We're giving away the York Trophy this year, so now we're just fighting for those 11 seniors that's going out this year.
Yeah, and you were one of those 11 seniors who was playing in their last game at Tucker Stadium. You guys trailed 24-7, 13 minutes left in the ball game. What turned it around?
I think it was what Tim Benford said. He always said believe. That's what we went out there and did. We believe that we could always come back, keep fighting. You know, you guys may not have been, as talented or on paper as good of a football team, but I think you showed something tonight that they didn't have, and that's a whole lot of heart. Oh yeah, if we knew that, we knew it would be a tough game. That would be a tough game. And also, Coach Brown said if we stay close in the fourth quarter, they'll mess up, and they did 2 times in a row, and we came back and beat them.
Is there any sweeter way to wrap up your career at Tennessee Tech?
No, sir, that was awesome. That was the best way I could go out.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Next now, senior defensive back Dustin Dillahay. Man, what a game. I mean, you're down 24-7, 13 minutes left to go. What changed it? What turned it around?
We never gave up. We always knew we had a chance to win the whole game, and just kept hitting them and never gave up.
You know, for you seniors, it was your last game here at Tucker Stadium. I mean, can you think of a sweeter way than to knock Jacksonville State out of the OVC championship?
I don't think there is, besides maybe win a few more at the beginning of the season, but that's a great way to go out. You know, the defense, you guys had played well the entire game. You'd given up 24 points, but I mean, some of that, was the offense's fault where they had fumbled, deep in their own territory. But then, once they scored the touchdown to make it 24-14, seemed like you guys just turned it up. So we tried to. I mean, we knew they had the lead. They was going to come out, try to hit us in the mouth, run the ball down our throat, and we just had to step up. Us seniors, we knew this was it for us, and these are the last 2 quarters we was ever going to play, so we just came together and had to get it done.
Yeah. For you personally, the Hartsville hitter, you finished the game, I think, with 10 tackles. Just talk about your career here at Tennessee Tech.
I've been very fortunate to come here as a walk-on and work my way into starting role the past 2 years, so I've just been very fortunate.
So what are you going to do now that college football's over?
Hopefully start a job here come the top of the year.
All right, man, congratulations.
Thank you.
Joining us now, Kelechi Ordu. Man, what a game the defense played. Fourth quarter, you shut them down.
Man, it's awesome. I can't believe what just happened now, you know what I'm saying? But the defense came through, the whole team came through, when we needed it, and we finally put just a game together, and it was just awesome. So I'm still, everything's out there right now.
How emotional was it for the seniors? I mean, you knew that this was going to be your last game at Tucker Stadium, and, it was not going to be a winning season. It was not going to be an OVC championship. So what motivated you guys?
The simple fact that we just wanted to go out with a win, and we knew that the guys we had in that locker room were not going to quit. And we knew that we underplayed our potential all year, so this time we just came through and just put a game together, and it was just amazing, and man, them guys, my hat's off to them. I love them to death, and it was that perfect timing just to put everything together. And I told myself I wasn't gonna cry today, but after the game I couldn't hold it back. So it was awesome, just everything that happened.
All right, man, congratulations.
I appreciate it.
And joining us now, running back Jock Crawford, who had not 1, not 2, but 3 touchdowns in his final game as a Golden Eagle. Man, how special was that?
It felt real good. It's real special, especially beating a team that Tech hasn't beaten in a while. And I just really want to just thank God. I want to thank Coach Brown for bringing me in and giving me one more opportunity to finish out my collegiate career. So.
Man, we've talked about you all season, just the heart, the desire that you've played with. And we saw that you've played when you've been injured, probably still not 100%, but to come out there today, score 3 touchdowns and help the offense on your final collegiate game, I mean, that's got to be special.
Yeah, it is special. And I give thanks to a lot of the guys on the team. They played their hearts out, and all I had to do was do my assignment. When Coach called my number for me to play, for me to run the ball, I just had to try to get in the end zone. I know how bad we want this win, and to pull off an upset against a team like Jacksonville State, it just feel real good.
Yeah, on that last series, Tech had the ball deep down in Jacksonville State territory. You knew all you had to do was score one more time, and that was going to put the game away. Did you want the football?
Yeah, I always want the football. I'm not going to lie about that, but I'm just glad that, Coach called that play and gave me another opportunity to try to cap off the win. So.
Well, man, congratulations.
Thank you.
Joining us now, a very happy, probably somewhat emotional head coach, Watson Brown. Coach, just a tremendous football game.
Yeah, just for our kids to get to enjoy this. I've said to you many times, I'm not sure this team hadn't worked harder than last, and things didn't go the way they did a year ago, and then we dealt with some things here at the end of the year that were really tough on these kids. But the resilience, buddy, they just hung in there. And the ironic thing is we were at the spot in the last 2 games, the same spot, down about 10, inside their 30. And tonight we made it happen. But the difference in this game was our defense tonight. Over the last 2 games, our defense kept us around till the offense really got hot and got going. Our defense just hung in there, and we hadn't been doing that. And I'm really proud for them.
Yeah, you come out, Jacksonville State takes a lead, you miss a couple of field goals. It seems like every bounce is going their way, nothing is going your way, and all of a sudden, they give you some penalties, you get a drive going, you go down, you score before the end of the first half, and all of a sudden it's a new ball game.
It's a new game, and even with them getting 3 right before the half, we came out in the third quarter and we knew that if we got to the fourth quarter and we're still around, that's tough. They had a lot more at stake than we did. Now, I don't know if you can have more at stake than wanting to win any more than we did, but to win the OVC championship, and I just kept telling them, hang around till the end and make them have to make those plays down the stretch. And then we just got hot. Kaz, God bless him, he had a tough start and he had 2 good games, and finally, the kid hadn't even all the reps this year. And so it caught up with him a little bit in the first half, but to settle down in the second half and to play like he did, he started throwing with more touch on the ball, and he was ripping everything in the first half, just hard throws. and didn't take care of the ball a couple of times. But the second half, he was a cool customer and played really like he did in these last two games.
You're down 24-7. There's 13 minutes left to go in a ball game. Most teams, not playing for anything, would just roll over and die. Your team did not do that.
No, we didn't. And I think the score is what started it. We went right down the field and really rather quickly and got a quick score and got it right back to 10 again. And then all of a sudden, we get a stop. Defense gets excited because we got it back to 10 and real quick went down again. I mean, 2 times in a row, it was just nearly within a minute and a half, and we're down the field. And what did it, buddy? When we got down 24-7, we said, okay, let's speed it up. And when we went faster, for some reason it made them more disarray. And that was totally what I think happened offensively. It really wasn't that we called the same plays. Really and truthfully, I don't know if we called a different play in the fourth quarter than we were calling in the first 3 quarters. I think looked like I'd have to go back and look, but maybe one play action pass to Benford where we threw a post route. I don't think we called that in the first half. But other than that, every one of these plays are what we've been running the whole ball game. It just, we got them on a little bit of a roll, and they couldn't settle down because I think of the pace.
Yeah. For you as a coach, this year somewhat disappointing to finish 5-6. There is no OVC championship, no York Trophy, but then to come out to wrap up the season at home, to send these seniors out with a victory, to finish the year on a win like this over the highest-ranked team Tennessee Tech's ever beaten, got to be a great way to send you into the offseason.
Well, the first thing is we all were emotional for the seniors in the locker room. I looked around, and I think every one of them were crying. But this, buddy, I mean, we got all but 3 starters back on this team. I mean, this just vaults us right into the off season now with our heads up and some confidence. And it couldn't have happened in a better way other than to won more games prior to tonight. Yeah. But to have the 3 games when we're sitting there 4-4, and I really thought we're fixing to have our second back-to-back winning season and finish high in the league, and then the rash of injuries that hit all at once. It just I think that made tonight more special because we still had most of those kids back. I think Will Johnson played and Schweitzer played. The rest of them didn't play in the game, and that was neat for our kids.
Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
And that's going to do it for the Sports Zone this week. Wow, what an incredible night it's been for Tennessee Tech football. A 35-24 come-from-behind victory, 28 unanswered points. One of the best games I tell you I've ever seen. The fans were enjoying it, the players, the coaches, just a tremendous football game, and we're glad that the Sports Zone could be a part of it. For Buddy Pearson, Mike Allen, we'll see you next week right here in the Sports Zone.
It's David Benjamin's High Tech Direct TV Sports Zone.